Harold here. Today I want to talk to you about one of my favorite DAX functions, the logical function switch. Definition returns different results depending upon the value of an expression. That's kind of vague. Syntax switch requires an expression, a value, and a result, and that is repeatable. And you could put an else clause at the end. Expression is the expression to be evaluated. The value is the value to evaluate against the expression, and a result is the result to be returned if the expression has that value. And again, you could put an else clause at the end. If there are no matching values, then the else value is returned. Returns a scalar single value of any type coming from one of the result expressions if there was a match with one of the values, or from the else expression if there was no match with any value. Still kind of vague, but kind of getting the gist of it. I like to think of switch as an if and replace all rolled into one. It has two functions, kind of. Let me take you over to Power BI and I'll show you in the DAX. So here we are in Power BI table view. I'm still using my AdventureWorks database. You can go to the description and download the files from my GitHub repository. I'm on the sales territory lookup table. I want to use switch, if I can, to create a new abbreviation column for a continent, say North America NA, Europe EUR, Pacific PAC, all caps. I know I could do this in Power Query or plenty of other places, but this is to illustrate what I call the straight switch. Basically, just replaces what you have with what you want. So we can make a new column here. And I can say, we'll call it straight switch equals our switch. And you have to tell it column referring to territory lookup continent. Then you begin your value and result arguments. The territory lookup continent was the expression I'm evaluating them against in the current filter context. So it's if it's Europe, result should be EUR. If it's Pacific, the result should be PAC. And we could say, well, we'll say North America. We'll go give it all. We could do it else. We'll do that in the next one. Comma, NA. And close our switch. That's good. This should make a new column with those abbreviations. So straight switch. North America is now NA, Europe EUR, Pacific PAC. So we've just switched one for one, Europe with EUR, Pacific PAC, North America with NA. Simple straight switch. Let's go to our product lookup table, and we'll do with true. And I'm also going to show you a neat trick you can do with false too. So let's go on product price. And when I say true, true is a DAX function with no parameters. It just returns the Boolean value true. When I use it with switch, it's saying if the first value is true, return a certain result. Keep in mind when I'm doing this, do a new column. It first argument it meets, and return that result. If you're doing some like this, I'm going to do high, low, mid. If I put 500 above 1,000, it hits 500, it's never going to get to the 1,000. If that made sense, you'll see while I'm doing the column. So new column, cost, we'll call this cost tier. We're going to tier our cost low, mid, high. And we're going to call it switch true. So we say in this case, switch true, no arguments. So we're switch something if the things below it are true. Uh, so we want to switch true if the cost, product lookup, product cost is greater than 1,000. We want it to be high tier. So for true, switch if true, product lookup cost is greater than 1,000 high. So if it's greater than 1,000, it's going to stop there. So if you'd put greater than 500 and then tried to move to 1,000, you'd be in trouble. It would always stop at 500. So now we can say if cost, let's just copy that down a couple times. So we'll copy it once. So product lookup, product cost is greater than 500. Mid, that should capture everything between 500 and 1,000. And then we'll go ahead and use the else, which you don't have to write else. You just put what you want. It's none of those. Low. Close our switch. So cost tier switch true equals switch if it's true. If product lookup is greater than 1,000, put high. If it's true that product lookup is greater than 500, put mid. Anything else, put low. So high for product cost. So sort this ascending. Low for product cost. Look at the filter. You've got mid. Okay, that worked. I want to show you one more thing. Kind of a trick. I've really never seen anybody else do it. Not claiming they didn't. So if I say new column, I copied my cost tier switch true. Gonna paste it in here. Should blow these up. I should blow these up for you guys. Now I want to say cost tier switch false. This is going to give me the exact same result, but in some cases it may save you typing some column names, depending on what you're trying to do. Uh, well, it's not going to give me the exact same result, but you'll see. So switch false, product lookup costs greater than 1,000, other, that not true. The false, that's not false. I want you to put high. Okay, so cost tier switch false. Switch, if it's false, the product is lookup is greater than 1,000. I want to put other. So 1,000 and less will be other. Over 1,000 will be high. Got it? Okay, let's commit this. So other for lows, and let's go descending the cost. High, only two values in the filter are high and other. Okay, that did what we wanted to do. So you can switch with nothing, and you could switch true or false. That's about all I had to say about switch. Again, one of my favorite functions. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like it and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody.